Hello! I'm on top of a great staple tour on Dartmoor, here location scouting for a project I'm shooting later on in the week. It's very cold, very windy, and sunset's still about an hour away, but it's excellent. The moors are lovely. Today I'm on the moors. Bloody hell, it's windy. Today I'm on Dartmoor, location scouting for a project I'm shooting here on Wednesday and Thursday. Because I don't know the area very well, I thought it was a good plan to come up a couple of days before the shoot and get boots on the ground to actually check it out myself. No sign of any snow, which was forecast, which I'm kind of relieved about. Hello. I'm back at the property. It's cold, but the sun keeps nearly breaking through, which is quite nice. There's no snow, which is excellent because I really don't want snow. It's one of those things where if you were trying to plan a shoot around there being snow, you'd never ever ever get snow. And I've been trying to plan a shoot assuming that there won't be any snow, and actually there could be. The shoot doesn't start till Wednesday. Today's Monday, so I have this afternoon, this evening, and all day tomorrow to location scout for the shoot. It's lovely here. The property is extraordinary. If I had a field and a barn and was able to convert the barn, I would convert it exactly like this. It really is nice. The property is called Walcombe. It's Walcombe. The property is called Walcombe and is available through Classic. I can highly recommend it. I feel very lucky to be here. I'm really glad I brought this blanket to use as a prop because it's chilly. Working as I do so much on the coast, it's actually a real refreshing treat to be working inland and on the moors. I only really know the moors through my occasional visits, but they are otherworldly, extremely distinctive. I'm looking forward to getting to explore them more this evening and tomorrow. Sadly, it's not all sunbathing and exploring. I've actually got quite a bit of work to do, so I'm going to press on. But I'll keep you posted as the week goes on. Welcome to my crib. Well, it's my crib for the week at least. If I had a barn that was roughly 6 meters wide by 13.5 meters long with a high ceiling, this is exactly how I would lay it out and convert it. It's superb. Today was my second prep day before the cameras start rolling tomorrow, and I've used the time to go through and create a shot list. When I'm making a shot list for a project like this, I pull in a bunch of influences from all over the place. I look at photographs that I like on Instagram, I watch YouTube tutorials, I pull out favourite scenes from movies, and what I do is I find a bunch of screenshots or find original photographs where possible and put them all in one place, and then I make notes. And you end up with a bunch of shots like this, with scribbles all over, that I can access in the cloud anywhere, either on my laptop, iPad, or phone if I'm out in the field, and I can just use them as references. I've got little notes such as static, same arms as running scene, brackets, moors. Hopefully tomorrow when it comes to shooting, I'll remember what that means. I've also got smile, both rotate, Yui in the road on the moors, kinetic running scene in real time, wide handheld shot of talent in landscape. I'm working with my friends Pete and Romina on this, who are a couple in real life, which is dead handy because they need to look like a couple on camera tomorrow. As well as working out the shooting plan and shots list, today I spent a lot of time dialing in the camera equipment. I'm quite pleased with my setup with the FX6 for this. It'll be the first time I've used an external monitor. It adds quite a good weight to the camera as well. I'm planning on doing most of the sound editing using sound effects and music. However, it's always good to try and capture good sound while shooting, just in case you want to bring those sounds in when you're editing. To that end, I've got a Deity S-Mic 2S fitted with a dead cat, which should hopefully eliminate some wind noise on the moors. It's quite a hefty rig, but that's kind of good. That'll help stabilize it. Yeah, feeling pretty dialed.
Okay, you're in front.
Welcome back. We're back at the property for a bit of a rest and some food. This morning we've been exploring another part of Dartmoor for some filming. Yesterday really went excellently. It was kind of gloomy in the daytime, so in the morning we went to location and did what was effectively a full rehearsal. And we actually shot every shot that I'd planned. And they turned out really well. They're just even in spite of the weather, in spite of the sort of flat, gloomy, diffuse light that the day had. And so that was always going to be our backup footage because it did turn out quite well. But I, like others, love shooting during golden hour, especially for projects like this. XC weather forecast that the sun was going to break through at 5 o'clock. So after we'd been on the moors and done all that rehearsing, got back to the property, charged some batteries, grabbed some gloves because we knew the temperature was going to be dropping, and waited. 6 o'clock comes, still overcast, no sign of any sun breaking through. 6:15, I put the drone in the air to get more of an overview of what the weather's doing and to look over at the moors. And sure enough, just there, probably 20 miles upwind of us, the sun's just beginning to break through the clouds and we are ready to go. So we hop in the car, shoot every shot that we did in the morning, but because we've done that rehearsal, we're drilled, we know what we're doing, talent knows what they're expected to do, how to act, when to look where, when to look at the camera, when to look at each other, and it just went like clockwork. So we had by the time we were on location, it got to about 7. By about 10 past 7, there was golden hour sunshine all around. It was just, couldn't have been better timing. And they say, well, like I've said, all 4 seasons in a day on Dartmoor. Well, we had mainly sort of wintry autumn until about 7, and then suddenly it was summer, very cold summer. Anyway, it was just excellent. And we absolutely nailed it. Pete and Romina, the talent, were just exceptional. And yeah, it was just excellent. And so everything yesterday just couldn't have gone better. Because of that, today's been a lot more relaxing. There's nothing that we need to reshoot. The weather's different to yesterday anyway, so that could have been tricky. And we've used the opportunity to go and explore a completely different part of Dartmoor with a very different palette, very different aesthetic. Pete and Romina get to wear different costumes, which is exciting. I think I can just see a red squirrel running across the paddock. Cool. Some of the shots from today were excellent. There's a little bit of Wes Anderson to them. But yeah, so the pressure, today was more of an unstructured filming day. No shots list. We just went out, roamed around, found some fantastic locations and shot along the way. So who knows what will become of today's footage, because it doesn't really fit into the master plan, but we'll see. But yeah, now just back at the property. I'm going to do some finishing up shots around the place. Although again, we've got most of it. And then next time I see you, I'll be back in Falmouth editing. So until then.